Hello, hello, it's Melissa, and I'm finally back with another layout to share with you. I purchased a pen holder for my Silhouette. It comes with 3 different attachments, and it enables me to put a pencil in my Silhouette, and so I wanted to try stitching. So I got this really awesome really awesome cut file from the cut shop, and I got it ages ago, and I love it because it's flowers. And so what I did was spent hours, like this took me days. I just do a little bit each day, and then I stitched it, and that's what I showed you before. And then my plan was to watercolor it. So I'm just showing you a little bit of my process. I won't show the whole thing. But what I wanted to do was concentrate my watercolors in the center of the flowers or the leaves, and then or if there's any accent areas like this, bits I'm doing there. And then with the use of plastic packaging and extra water, just kind of fade it out towards the edges. So I'll show you the whole blue one. And it saved me having to rub out the pencil lines. So this was a labour of love. This is a really short video, but this is probably one of the longest layouts I've ever done because of all the stitching, and I just love how it turned out. I'm so happy with it. And so now that I have these pen holders, it's just opened up a whole new world for my Silhouette, and I'm really excited about all the things I can do now. So here I'm just showing you the last flower. So it's kind of an orangey colour. There was another flower, but I knew I wanted my photo to go there, so I didn't bother stitching it. So, loving how this has turned out. And then what I did was I cut around it, because I really wanted to use the Felicity collection, and I got this from the Clip Kit store. And so I had a paper pack of 9 papers, and I got all the embellishments that were available in the store, and you'll see those as I go along. So I had been keeping this paper, this background paper. I knew I wanted to use it as a whole. I didn't want to cut it up. And it just worked so perfectly with this floral. And I purposefully picked the colours to match this collection. So I stuck it down with double-sided tape, and it was a bit of a mission to get all the backings off because of the stitches and I guess the paint as well. But I cut that bit out as well. So here's my photo. It's of my husband and I. We had some child-free time last December. We went 2 hours south to a town where we've got another church that's one of our churches. Or we go to City Impact, and there's 5 churches in New Zealand, and so there's one down south, and our old pastors are there, and my husband was in their Christmas show as a cameo role, singing a couple of songs, and so we went down without the kids, and it was awesome. This is just a selfie we took in a cafe. So this Love Is Everything is another cut file. I think it was a free cut file from the cut shop, and I thought it was just a perfect sentiment to go with my photo. And I must say I loved scrapping Sean and I instead of the kids all the time. It's always great to scrap your husband. I think when you have as many kids as me and another one on the way, sometimes you forget to scrap your significant other. So yeah, really happy with how this turned out. When my daughter Azaria, she's nearly 7, when she saw me stitching this, because it took me several days and she just watched, and her and the little one would comment on how pretty it was. I know she wanted it for her, but you know, they can't have all the pretty things. So there I had to add some Tombow to the dimensional adhesive because it wasn't really sticking with all the embroidery thread. And so here are the embellishments that I have from the Felicity collection, and I've used a lot. I think this might be the 4th layout or 5th layout that I've made with this collection. So I didn't want to over embellish because really I wanted the flowers and also the coloured pattern on the paper to really shine in this layout, and so I didn't want to overdo it. At this point I wasn't sure about that circular die cut, but as you'll see, in the end I go back to it, and I love that it's green. It just pulls in more of the colours, and it's the perfect place for my journaling. So just playing around and working out what I'm going to put where. And at this stage I'm not committing to anything. Please excuse my holy, as in my beloved stripy long sleeve top. It's got holes in it, and I think I've said before, I love it, and it's kind of winter here now, and it's comfy, and I'm just at home, so it doesn't really matter. So I added these two elements at the top of my page, and I'm having to adhere everything with Tombow if it's on top of that die cut. And I love that pink fresh half dips there, wood veneers. They're really cute. So here I did think about that tag, but I didn't want to hide away the bottom of it. It's really one that needs to be seen. So I've gone back to this Oh Happy Day circular one. And I think I'm just adhering that with the trusty double-sided tape. Just tucking it under and then adding some puffy stickers. And like I say, I really didn't want to overdo the embellishment on this. So these would have to be one of the most amazing, gorgeous puffy stickers I've ever seen. I'm sure many of you have seen them. They're the sequin puffy stickers, and I've said it before, they've got like an ombre colouring on them. And it's hard to see. In real life, they're just so beautiful. And here I'm adding my journaling. I'm just talking about how great it is to get away, I think. I think this photo, it also features in my December daily, and so does the whole story of being away, so I don't go into it too much. I try not to double up on my scrapbooking, but it's great to have, special photos in the larger albums as well. So I'm adding some more of these puffy sequins, and I think after, at the end, I removed some of them because I had too much. So that is my final layout. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll be back again soon.